Hi friends, welcome to Testing Tutorials Point. This is Lokesh and today we are going to discussing about interface in TypeScript. Interface is basically a structure that defines the construct in your application. Basically, it will construct your application, and basically it is follows the class syntax format. Okay, how you are going to create the class, right? The similar format it will take it. And here is basically whenever you compile for TypeScript file, basically it will convert into a JavaScript file, correct? Now in this interface it will not do that. It doesn't convert into a JavaScript file because it uses the interface for the checking. Okay, because JavaScript doesn't have any interface it. That's why it is not able to convert that it. That is completely it will check for by using doc typing or structural subtypings. Doc typing or substruct typing we can able to use and we can able to convert. And how we can able to use it, this interface is nothing but like defining for the keyword as an interface. When you define a class as a class name, that is similar format interface also we can able to define the same thing. And also we can able to define the properties, methods, all the things inside a function. And also we can able to define by using arrow function as well. Anyone we can able to do it. And here there is a one more concept, like if you are using for interface, now you created one interface, you want to inherit this interface into another interface, you can able to use for extend keyword. By using extend keyword you can able to inherit for interface one interface to another interface. That way you can able to use it. If you want to inherit by using interface into a class, by using a class side, what will happen? You have to use for implement. This is the keyword you have to use it. Okay, when you inherit interface to interface, okay, here it is basically interface to a class. Okay, this is a main. Okay, you have to remember this and we will implement here is simple format. Now I'm going to use for I'll use it here one thing, interface. Okay, in interface I'm going to define for employee interface. This is the one I'm going to create as a emp name, and that emp name I'm going to define as a type as a string. Okay, that emp id is having for number. Okay, emp dp is basically department, we can able to make it for string. Then I'm going to create for arrow function. I'm not going to create for any other type, I'm going to create for uh, arrow function time we can able to use for empty, it will accept. That's why I'm going to create an arrow function with the return type as a void. Okay, this is my interface. Now by using this interface and I need to create for arrow function, right? By using the arrow function, this is basically arrow function. In this arrow function we can able to implement our method. Arrow function will accept for variable, okay, to storing for the variable. I'm going to use for emp. Okay, emp a colon I'm going to use for employee equal to I'm going to implement for my arrow function. Here I'm going to do for employee. Using this one I'm going to, sorry, these dogs are cut. Now I'm going to make it for this e name colon and I'm going to specifying for Lokesh and separating by comma. Okay, in ending you have to make it for comma, then emp id and I'm going to mention for 101 and comma EMP department a colon. I'm going to mention for IT. Okay, and the comma again, and this is a display data is the function to display for my data. For this, I need to use for arrow function to display data. Okay, this is my function with the empty without return type, that is a void function, and here I am going to use for console in a console.log, and I'm going to use it for by using this keyword I need to access for all my values. Okay, emp id a plus and a string format space and this dot emp name. Okay, again plus and concatenating operation, and here we can able this dot emp department. Okay, this is my arrow function. Okay, now how we can able to access this particular one. Okay, you can able to call directly by using this display one by using this particular function name. Okay, I'm going to use for directly emp dot this data. Okay, I'm going to displaying this one, and I can able to make it here tsc space inter1 dot ts. Okay, it will compile and it will provide for that. Now I'm going to run inter1 dot js. Once I run, see now 101 Lokesh ID is displayed. If you want to display only for single value, how you can able to do it? I'm going to do for console.log, and again I'm going to specifying here one emp dot id. Okay, the similar format you can able to do it for remaining three also. Okay, remaining two also, and here I'm going to use for emp name, and next one is department. Okay, now again you can compile this particular one, run it. Now again see individually the values are coming. This is the one format we can able to by using arrow function, and we need to use it for class as well. We can able to create by using class as well. For how you can able to create by using class, we can see for another page ts another file I'm going to create. Here we can able to see for another class in interface we can able to create by using interfaces to interface, and we can able to implement all the interfaces into class as well. Okay, now I'm going to create one more interface here, that is a inter. I'm going to create here there are two variables that is called a number, okay, and b colon number. Okay, and my arrow function is sum. Okay, return type is number. Okay, and I'm going to close it here. I'm not implementing anything, I will implement into class location. Okay, now I'm going to do for another interface. Okay, that is inter1 and extending for inter, because one interface to another interface we are going to extending now. Now I'm not going to change anything, just I'm going to change the variable naming but type and everything is same. Why? Number. Okay, now I'm going to use for add function with the return type is a number. Okay, this is my functions. Okay, now we created for two, one is sum and another one is add. Sum are both are same, right? I'm going to use for subtract. We can enable this for subtract, because sum and add both are gives only one type of value, and I'm going to use for different. Okay, now here I'm going to use it for now class. Okay, now I'm going to create for class. In this class what I can able to do, abc my class name and implements which one inter1. Now I'm not using for inter I'm going to use for this particular class. Okay, now here I can able to use it for a colon number. Okay, and b colon number. So it is a string type, right? No, number only. Okay, x colon number, y colon number. Okay, now all the numbers and everything is displayed here now. Just I am going to use it for sum now, because we are inherited implementing. We are now implementing. Previous just we are used now. Now we are going to implementing this function. The return type is integer. Okay, now I am going to make it for a return a this dot a plus this dot b. Okay, this is the return, and again I am going to use for another method that is called sub. This also will return for some value subtracting. I can able to use this dot x minus minus this dot y. Okay, now my function is completed implementation. Okay, now I need to call it these values. Okay, how we can able to create an object of class. So class name is abc1. Okay, where my abc equal to a new abc class. Okay, now I'm going to call it for my abc dot a. I'm going to declaring as a 5. Okay, my abc dot b. I'm going to declaring as a 10 variable value. Okay, my dot x, then I can able to declare it as a 11. Okay, and then my abc dot y, I'm going to use for 5. Okay, now I need to call it for my function as well. This is a subtraction. Okay, and again I'm going to use for my dot sum. Okay, both the cases we done, but we are not printing, right? And just I'm going to use it here. Console dot log. I can able to provide this name. Console dot log. Okay, now I saved it now. Now I'm going to run it for my file inter2.ts. Okay, now I'm going to run this file. Sorry, running is wrong, because we need to use for dot forward slash. Okay, now we run node dot slash inter2.js. Now you can see 6 and 15 is came. 6 and 15. Okay, we'll call it first is a subtractor and second one we call it as number, right? In 11 it is going 5 means 6, and 5 plus 10 it will become 15. Okay, this is a format we can able to implement for interface. An interface to interface by using arrow function, and we are done for extender keyword by using interface to interface, then interface to implementation of by using for class. These are the things we done for now. Okay, I hope it you understand this concept. Please do subscribe my YouTube channel and like my videos, and please share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.